Hi, my name is Leo Schumaker. I'm here at the Bellingham Cruise Terminal for the Northwest Recreation Expo. We're going to talk to Todd Ellsworth, the head of the expo, and talk to the vendors to see what new things they have available for you out there to go out and have fun. Go out and jump in the water, go to the mountain, run. See you in there. So we're here talking to Todd Ellsworth about the Bellingham event. It's a great thing, Recreation Northwest. What's happening here, Todd?
This is our 5th annual Recreation Northwest Expo. We bring the best and the brightest in the outdoor industry together. We have 65 exhibitors here on display. We've been open from 12 to 5 here at the Bellingham Ferry Terminal. Really it represents what outdoor recreation is all about, showing off manufacturers, retailers, guides, outfitters, stewardship and conservation organizations like ourselves at Recreation Northwest. And so we're happy to have this free opportunity for the public to come out and do some dancing and have some fun and get to know the people that are professionals in the industry to help others, whether they're armchair athletes or elite athletes, to get out and find the adventures and the gear and the people that is right for them to get out and enjoy the outdoors in Northwest.
So is this your idea, Todd, to get this all started?
It is, and I also have my co-director, April Claxton. We share the responsibilities of Recreation Northwest, and we also have a board of directors of 10. We're a local nonprofit organization, so we do a lot of charitable work, not only here in Bellingham, but across the state.
So where would people go to get more information about the nonprofit organization?
To our website, recreationnorthwest.org, and all the information about our other events and programs that we host is available there. You can sign up to volunteer, donate to our cause to help further the good work that we're doing. We're also really proud to launch Parkscriptions, which is a local program we're working with local healthcare providers on to prescribe outdoor time and activity for their patients. Not everyone knows the benefits of going out and being outdoors, not just the active side, but also just the passive side, time in nature. So we're working with local healthcare providers to prescribe outdoor time for folks. So we're really happy about that.
And there's so much here. You got the mountains, you got the ocean.
We do, and lots of parks and trails for people to enjoy.
Well, thank you so much, Todd.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So Smokey and I are here at the Northwest Recreation Expo, staying healthy, giving information out, and having a good time. We're here in Bellingham, Washington, well actually Fairhaven, right? At the terminal, and we're talking to the Greater Bellingham Running Club. How long have you guys been organized?
Yeah, so we've been a nonprofit since 1976 in the Greater Bellingham location in Washington, and we host 10 events per year, and we basically are just a community group getting people outside active. We have family events, we have kid runs, we have races, trail running and road running, and we just like to get people outside.
How did you get involved, Sabrina?
I got involved through Western, so my university that I was going to, and they recommended that if I wanted a low-cost racing, that this would be how to do it, because the memberships are so low that it's cheaper to have a membership than it would be to sign up for a race by itself. So I wanted to be part of a community and have a goal every month to work towards, so I got involved, signed up for the membership, and I've been a member for at least 4 years now.
And how many races do you do a year yourself?
I do at least 7 of them.
Okay.
Some of the other ones are just because of time commitments, but I try to get to all of them. I'm also a race director for one of the Lake Patton relays.
Oh, I love Lake Patton. It's a great place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was it about 3 miles around?
It's 2.6 miles around, and there's 4 loops.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if we want more information about the club, where would we go to? Is there a website? Is there a Facebook page, Instagram?
Yep. So we have a Facebook and we have a website, so gbrc.net. And you can go on there, find out all of our information about our weekly runs. So we hold a bunch of weekly runs with some of the running groups in town as well. And then you can see all of our 10 races and how to become a volunteer or a member.
So we're here in Fairhaven talking about keeping active, taking care of the land. And we have these 2 ladies here, and you're going to tell us all about it, right? So what's happening here? Why are you guys here?
So we both are from an organization called Washington Trails Association. We're a hiking nonprofit that advocates and protects and maintains trails throughout Washington State.
And there's a lot of trails.
There are lots of trails and they always need help. So we have a number of programs that engage folks from the public to help maintain our public lands. We have adult volunteer opportunities as well as youth volunteer opportunities. One program we have is called the Youth Ambassador Program, which helps to engage youth that are already super involved. So Clara here is a youth ambassador, and she can tell you a little bit more about her involvement with WTA.
Yeah, so as a youth ambassador, I take materials from Washington Trails Association and then I bring them into my high school and places in my community where I can reach out to my peers and try and get lots of people excited about hiking and volunteering with Washington Trails Association.
And
And do they get involved? Do they get excited?
Yeah, they do. There's lots of people who are like, oh yeah, I really love hiking. I'm really glad I can give back. Yeah, it's really
Good.
awesome.
about 20% of our total volunteer population last year were youth volunteers, actually. So folks under the age of 18 made up 20% of the 5,500 volunteers that came out with us last year. And all of those volunteers statewide altogether did 160,000 hours of trail work across the state. And we worked on almost 300 trails. So it's a lot of work done almost entirely by volunteers. And they're out there keeping our public lands accessible to all.
What a wonderful thing. Is there a Facebook page?
Yes, we do have a Facebook page. We also have a wonderful website that provides a lot of resources for hikers interested in coming out. It's WTA.org.
And the Facebook page?
Oh, and that's also Washington Trails.
And Instagram?
Instagram is also Washington Trails.
Thank you, ladies, so much.
Yeah, of course.
We're talking to Phil about electric bikes,
Yes.
mountain electric bikes, big tire mountain electric bikes.
Bikes. Light off-road, yeah.
So how'd they get started?
It was founded in 2007. Our founders started making bikes in Northern California. They started converting regular bikes to electric for friends and family and neighbors in their community. And yeah, it kind of grew from there. Grew into making our own frames, and we've got 5 models of bikes now, and yeah, it's going well.
Well, Phil, the middle one is a one that you can break down and put in your car, correct?
Yes, our Rad Mini.
And how long do the batteries last?
25 to 45 miles, depending on how you use them.
Which one's your favorite?
My favorite is the Rad Mini. It's got a lot of get up and go.
Does it really?
Yeah, the motor can really turn those little wheels real quick.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
So do you see?
They're all limited to 20 miles an hour. But the Mini has the most torque, definitely.
And who buys these bikes? Kids? Sports people?
A lot of people buy these bikes. Sports people, definitely. These bikes in particular are very popular with hunters and sportsmen. A lot of commuters buy our bikes. People who are looking to get away from their car in an urban setting. We also have a lot of customers who are retirees who are looking for, looking for a vehicle to take on RV trips that they can get out and explore. These bikes fit a lot of people's needs, and they're a really great product.
So is there a Facebook page or a website or?
Yeah, there's a Facebook page. Just search for Rad Power Bikes on Facebook. Our website, radpowerbikes.com, is the best source of information that you can find for our bikes. And if you have any more questions, feel free to email us at info@radpowerbikes.com.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Talking to Cody from Fairhaven Runners and Walkers in Fairhaven, Washington. Now, I've been running with your group sometimes. I had a lot of fun. How did Fairhaven Runners get started?
Great question. Actually, Fairhaven Runners started in '99, so we've been around for quite a while. Steve Roguski's our owner, and so he founded the shop. And pretty much that's the rest is history, I guess.
How did you get involved?
I got involved. I moved to Bellingham to go to school, and I was working a different job at the time, and I really wanted to work somewhere that I really loved. I was thinking, where can I work that does and has everything that really embodies kind of somebody that I am. And so I actually had never known about Fairhaven Runners. I was still so new to the area, so I heard about them through a friend. Recommended I drop by the store, so I dropped by and ended up introducing myself and was talking about getting involved as a staffer there, and I really lucked out. It just the stars aligned. I was working 40 hours as an intern at a prosthetic and orthotic clinic, and I told Steve, I said, hey, I'll give you every evening like 5 to 7:30 every night of the week. I'll work weekends, whatever I can do to help and be part of the staff. And he said that's exactly what we need. And so I would work 7 to 3:30 or 7 to 4 at the internship, and then I would go straight to the store from 5 to 7 every single night, like later on during the week. And then as time went on, I started working more hours and just kind of submitted myself into the store now as a solid staffer. So.
Well, I enjoy walking in and seeing you because you're always so happy to be there.
Yeah.
Like you're excited to help people, you're excited with the new products. There's a lot of new products around.
Yeah.
So what new products do you have now here?
We have a lot of great stuff. I think some of the highlights from today's show has been the R8 roller here. So the R8 roller actually is designed specifically for deep tissue massage. So I've been demonstrating a lot for a lot of people today, and my legs actually aren't really that sore or tired yet because of it. It's actually quite the opposite. So it's actually designed with these springs here where it's supposed to push inward.
Oh.
So what that's going to do is actually encourage your it's supposed to apply pressure, so then that way you can work the tissue deeper. And so
I've never seen that before.
You can work it a lot of different ways. If you roll up and down the leg, you can actually work the muscle really well just by going up and down.
I'll be darned.
But we talk a lot about cross friction to muscle fibers also when we're working massage or working tissue. And so you can actually work side to side, however you want to do, something like that. That actually works really well. But another way that you can actually work muscle too is shortening and lengthening the muscle fibers too. So even something as simple as kind of moving your leg while you apply that pressure, actually can still work the muscle tissue too. So you can do it a lot of different ways. And the nice part is something like this is still applying that pressure, so you don't have to work as hard to get the deep tissue massage. So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. So you can roll it on, you can roll it up and down, whatever works best for you. You don't want to apply it on the bone though, because it's just going to hurt a little bit more. It's too much pressure on the bone.
Yeah, bruise your bones, right?
Yeah. So better to just work on that soft tissue and then just work up and down. And if you are going to do something like the bone to get that backside, I just hold it out right there and I just apply pressure on the backside. And that's a really great way to actually be able to utilize it for the shin.
I'm glad you explained that, because sometimes you come home and you roll out and you hurt yourself.
Yeah.
You're going, what did I do wrong?
Yeah.
Well, Cody, the store is a wonderful place. I love going in there.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you're enthusiastic, and your enthusiasm gets everybody crazy.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cody.
Yeah, thank you.
We have Alan Colburn here talking about Green Trails maps. Now, you have to have a map around here. There's so many trails, isn't there?
Yes, exactly. There's roughly 20,000 trail miles in the state of Washington.
Wow, how come so many? Why is this so special here?
People love hiking here, and it's a great sport.
Excellent. Now the maps are very detailed. They're very good maps. I bought a few myself because when I first got here, I was lost all the time.
Yes.
But your map did help me.
It didn't help me, or it did?
It did.
Oh, good. Yeah.
How did it get started?
Well, the company was started in 1974 by a man named Walt Lodge. And then we purchased the map in 1993, or the company in 1993. And we've held it for the last 25 years.
Do you still go out and make new maps?
Absolutely. We have a new map coming out west of Bend. We did a new map last year at Eagle Cap Wilderness in northeast Oregon. So we try to do at least 1 or 2 new maps a year. And the thing that sets us apart is that we actually physically map the trails. We have mapping crews that go out and we map between 500 and 1,000 trail miles a year.
Do you do it yourself?
Absolutely not. I'm way too lazy. But we actually have paid crews. Among the better performing are we have some women ultra runners trail runners. And they'll run 40 miles a weekend, and they get paid $10 a mile plus all expenses.
Wow.
And they do a really great job.
They do a great job.
Yeah, so another Craig Romano, noted Northwest author, does a lot of mapping for us. And he's actually our quality control person on all the maps. Because he knows the trails really well.
So make sure you don't get lost out there.
Yeah, right.
Because you can get lost.
Excuse me?
You can get lost, correct?
Well, you can, yeah. And we also have an app that you can get on our site at greentrailsmaps.com.
Okay.
And that helps you find yourself. You don't even need to buy anything. It's free. It's an iOS app. But you can just press the icon and it'll show you exactly where you are on the face of the earth.
I'm going to use that.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So Chris, the Washington State Geocaching Association, did I say it right?
Good.
Now what is it all about? What do you guys do?
So our club, we promote geocaching in the state of Washington. So what is geocaching? So geocaching is a treasure hunt game. It uses GPS coordinates. You have a website that a local company promotes, and there's apps for your phone, and you can go out and find these hidden containers based on GPS coordinates, clues on your phone app, etc. And so each cache is rated. There's a terrain rating, and there's a difficulty rating. 1 to 5, so you can find the easy ones. If you got little kids, you can take them out on easy little hikes to find the caches. We've got examples here on our table, different types of caches. This was a classic ammo can. You can find that in a stump or a lawn. We got some other creative types of caches. But that's what it is. You're out looking for caches. You're getting out on the trails. You can find them in parking lots. You can find them in various areas. It's wherever you want it to be.
So how do you get involved, Chris?
So how do you get involved?
How did you get involved?
So I got involved. My little story is I was watching a TV show on History Channel called Modern Marvels, and they did a segment as they were going to commercial about GPS technology, and they talked about geocaching. So I wasn't even watching the show, I just had it on in the background, and I heard them mention GPS technology, and I happened to have one for my car, a newbie. I'm like, so I paid attention, and they were talking about there are millions of caches hidden all over the world, and I'm like, there's something I can use my geocache or my GPS with. So that's how I got into it. I got onto the website here, saw there was one in a park, less than a quarter mile from my house. I grabbed my daughter, we walked over and found our first cache, and I got hooked from that point on.
Has it changed your life?
Absolutely it has. So I've gotten the outdoors more and doing stuff. And I brought my daughter along too, so we got to do a father-daughter kind of thing. And so it's taken off. I've gone to places I would have never gone if it wasn't for geocaching.
So if people wanted more information about the Washington State Geocaching Association, where would they go to?
So our web address is Washington, it's WSGAonline.org. Yes.
Is there a Facebook page and all that?
Yes, we have a number of Facebook pages. We have chapters in the state of Washington. We've got several of them. This particular chapter is called 48 North. And most of our chapters have their own Facebook page. So if you want to find a local Facebook page, we've got that. Our club, of course, has the main Facebook page. We do events, geocaching events, get people to come in. We'll talk about membership, what the club does. We promote geocaching in the state of Washington.
Thank you so much, Chris. What a wonderful thing.
Thank you.
Here with Kristen in Fairhaven talking about the Junior Ski to Sea race Saturday, May 19th. What a great thing, Kristen.
It is. It's a fabulous thing. It's a team event. It's a relay. 6 kids on a team, 5 legs in the race. Biking, running, hula hoop, obstacle course, and soccer. So, yeah.
Is this the first one, or has it happened before?
No, it's an annual event. It's always the weekend before Memorial Day weekend, and it's all day. It's at a new location this year. It's in Wantage Point Park.
And how many kids do you expect?
Typically, we have about 100 teams over the course of the day, which gives us about 600 kids throughout the day.
How did this get started, the junior ski to sea?
Well, it was an offshoot of the big ski to sea race, a way to get the youth in the community involved in the race. There's a parade that's the night before where any kid can decorate their bike or wagon and be a part of that parade. So it was really just a way to tie in the community and families into the big race.
Do you ever see kids that have done the junior ski to sea move on to the adult ski to sea?
Well, in fact, my son is one of those kids. Yeah, he was in the junior race for several years, and this past year was the first year he was in the big race. He did the kayak leg in the big race this year.
So what did he say about it? Did he enjoy it? Was it a lot of fun for him? A lot of work?
A lot of work. He loved the junior race. I have 5 kids that were in the junior race over the span of 12 years. And then moving up to the big race, it's quite a difference. The kayak leg is long, much longer than when he was just doing the obstacle course leg of the junior race.
Well, you're doing a great thing getting the kids involved. Is there a website we can go to?
Yeah, juniorski2sea.com will have all the information that you need.
How about a Facebook page?
Junior Ski to Sea on Facebook as well.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
A rescue caravan, it's got to be rated to a certain weight for like a safety factor. This is more of like a climbing here.
We're here in Fairhaven talking about the Bellingham Marathon. It's such a lot of fun, isn't it, Brooke?
It is. It's really good.
And you had a lot of people this last year, didn't you?
We did. We had about 2,800 people come out last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful course.
Yeah.
You have an Indian ceremony at the beginning.
We do.
And that was fun to watch. I mean, I'm Native American, but I hardly ever see these ceremonies done so well.
It's really a special part of it.
Did you run it last year, Brooke?
I did not. I was working it, but I cheered people on.
And you know, there's a lot of people, kids, adults, people from all over. I mean, you get people from all over the country, don't you, Brooke?
We do. We do. Yeah, it's a beautiful course, and it's really known for a lot of the nature and gorgeous scenery along the way.
Ocean view.
Yeah, the ocean. You see Mount Baker for a good chunk of it. Yeah, you come in through town, and a lot of the kids come out from the soccer club and the Bellingham Bay swim team, and so it's a fundraiser for those 2 organizations, and all those kids come out and volunteer, and they're at the hydration stations, and it's really fun.
What month, what date is the event this year?
This year it's September 30th. We're always the last Sunday of September.
Good. Is there a website or a Facebook page?
Yes, BellinghamBayMarathon.org.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Brooke.
Yeah, thank you, Leo.
Well, the expo's over. Had a great time talking to Todd Ellsworth about the expo, talking to the other vendors, talking about geocaching, talking about maps, talking about kids programs, running programs. I hope you enjoyed the show. My name is Leo Schumaker for TVSB Channel 17.